Welcome everyone to another half-ass beer review. My name is Josh, and tonight we're here to try two new beers, see how they rate. Now my thought process behind this is I saw them both on the shelf. They looked good, sounded good. Similar style beer, same style beer actually, just brewed with different things. Similar artwork. And when I pulled it out of the fridge, I was only going to do a review on one. But then I was thinking, well, let's do a side-by-side review. Let's compare them, see which one I like better. That way, you know they're both available, and you can go look for them. And if you happen to try them and like the other one better, or like the same one, you can let me know. We can talk about it. That's what's great about this, is not everyone has the same taste, and you get to talk and discuss about how you feel about these beers. One of the reasons why I'm doing it. But let's get into today's review. I have with me 2 cans of Poppin Pastels sour wheat ales, clocking in at 5% ABV from Transient Artisan Ales, Bridgman, Michigan. Now, Transient is kind of a ballsy name for a brewing company, right? Transient meaning only being around for a short time or something very impermanent, or maybe not. I mean, a short time in the grand scheme of things could be 50 years, 100 years. We don't know. Time's this infinite thing, right? So, man, maybe I went too deep on this, but I just thought it was a pretty, ballsy name, calling yourself transient, only meaning a short time. But then when I started talking to you guys about it, transient, short time, that could be anything, right? So talked myself into kind of a corner here. So but enough about that. That's a whole philosophical discussion I don't even want to get into. Let's talk about the can art on these beers. Nothing fancy, right? Just different color schemes. It looks like someone could have made this on Microsoft Paint. It looks like an 8th grade intern, if that's even a real thing, designed this can art for Transient Artisan Ales. I'm not knocking you. I get what you're going for. Does the trick. I think the colors pull you in alone. Then when you read on the side what's in these beers and what they are, you're going to buy them. That's my opinion. That's my thought process on it, though. No beer tails on them. So that only leaves us one option. Let's open these bad boys up. Let's pour them. Let's look at them. Let's smell them. And finally taste them so we can rate them. We'll start to my right. I'm curious color scheme, what there's going to pour like. Just like the fruit that's in it. Raspberry and blackberry and lemon. This one over here. And then on my left, it's going to be the tangerine and blood orange. So yeah, these pours are exactly how you think they're going to be. Minimal head. Less than a finger, right? Poured this one first, so it's a little bit less. Now the color on this one's more appealing because, it's blackberries, raspberries. All fruit's delicious. I love oranges and tangerines and all that stuff too. But man, I love raspberries. So I'm really excited about this one. Let's give them a smell, see what we can get out of them, right? And this smells like you open a bottle of Smucker's raspberry jelly. Raspberry preserves. Those berries are phenomenal. Not getting any of that lemon. Well, that's all right. Who needs lemon? Wow, okay. This one smells a lot like an orange creamsicle. Yeah, this smells like someone melted down an orange creamsicle and just put it in the glass. That's awesome. Both these smells are great. Raspberry jam, orange creamsicle. The smells couldn't get any better for what you want to be drinking, right? So let's taste these beers. Well, let's taste them and rate them. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Okay, so I'm not getting a lot of the milk sugars, like not the creaminess, but those fruit, the raspberries and blackberries, they're very prominent in this drink. No lemon. Okay, maybe at the end of the drink, the lemon and the like tartness or sourness of raspberries and like the berries kind of mixes well together. This is a very enjoyable drink. This is a great sour wheat. I really like this one. Let's move on to the Tangerine Blood Orange Sour Wheat. Again, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Man, it's crazy when beers deliver on the smell and then go above and beyond on the taste too. Usually there's something lacking somewhere, or something that not lacking, but you just wish was a little bit better. I mean, these beers, I mean, you read what it says on the side and you're like, oh, this should be good. You smell and you're like, well, these smell great. And then you taste them and they're like spot on to what they say they're going to be. These are both great beers. Both great beers. I need another drink and you're going to get your rating. Man, this makes me want to say crazy things. Not crazy things, but expletives, right? It's just that good. It makes you want to say something like that. But I'll refrain. Great beers. This is getting a 5.5. This is a solid, great sour wheat. I'm going to remember this for a really long time. And I'll be looking for Poppin Pastels every time I go to the store now. Hopefully these aren't the only two variants. I probably should have looked into it so I could let you know. But man, I hope they do more of these styles of beers. And this is my first run-in with Transient too. So man, I hope all their beers this good. Now we're going over to the Tangerine in Blood Orange. One more drink, you get a rating. You know, you almost forget after drinking this one just how much of an orange creamsicle this one tastes like. Another great sour wheat. The creaminess is just so crazy. You're not getting a lot of creaminess in this one. So that, you know, that tartness and that sourness, that's just overpowering all those creamy flavors that come out so well in this one. That oranges kind of work well in this one. This one's getting a 5.5 as well. Both these beers are getting a 5.5. They're both great beers. It's crazy how good these beers are. They're so delicious. I only bought singles. I could have had 8 delicious beers in my fridge, and instead I have 2. So I'll have to go back. Eastman Party Store, Midland, Michigan. That's where I bought these beers. And they did not disappoint. Transient Artisan Ales, phenomenal job with these beers. I can't wait to try more of this stuff. But that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. If you liked it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Not only does it make me feel good about what I'm doing here, it also goes into the algorithm and it gives other people more of a chance of seeing these reviews. So that's appreciated on my end. Also, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell. Clicking the bell keeps you up to date and it notifies you every time that I post a new video. And last but not least, please leave me comments. Leave me comments of beer that you're drinking, beers you don't like, beers you want me to try. Have I tried something that you've tried and you have a different feeling about it? Comment on that video. I'd like to know. I'd like to have a discussion. But until next time, keep your fridges full and have a great night.